I like to talk about that song just a few minutes.
Go right ahead, Randy.
You know, I can tell you this now, but for many years I was really, really mad at God.
Mm.
Because God gave me and my wife a mentally handicapped child.
Mm.
We've been married 4 years, done everything with books, no drugs. Then we wound up with a handicapped child. And that really hit me hard.
Mm.
But I wasn't a man of God then. And our son wound up being in homes all over the state of Kentucky. Couldn't be in school, he'd go to school and they wouldn't have him. Really hard pill to swallow. But I had a lot of things I wanted to do with the son, teaching things, and I didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
It really was hard for me to handle. But Scott was in for a visit in November for Thanksgiving, 1998. And we just fixing to cut the turkey. I was just fixing to cut the bird, and Scott said, "Daddy, can I thank Jesus for the food?"
Mm.
That was the hardest turkey I ever had eaten in my life. It really hit me hard. Because here I was mad at God for what He had given me, and here the mentally handicapped son was thanking God for what He was giving him.
Mm-hmm.
That was the beginning of my salvation. That was the beginning of the end of Randy.
Mm-hmm.
So the son that God had given me was really a blessing because He wanted to cause me to come to the Lord. And a few years later, Scott called me, we were still working, making our second CD. And he said, God said, "Daddy, I wrote a song for you." I said, "You did?" He said, "Yeah." He said, I said, "Well, what's the name of it?" He said, he took my hand. I said, "I really like that title."
Mm.
He said, "I want you to put it on CD." I said, "Well, if you'll give me the words to it, I'll do my best to learn it and we'll put it on CD." The big thing was that Scott neither reached nor writes. He was 26 years old, but he was still a very young child in his mind. Pat went to visit him and she come back with a sheet of paper, and I got one of them in my pocket that had some great big lines in about an inch tall printed out. And it had, "Jesus, take my hand. Heaven, God, Jesus died on the cross." That really hit me hard again. But I packed one of them in my pocket, and one day at work, I had that out looking at it. I was doing some orders going to Puerto Rico. And I laid that thing out on a piece of paper there on the desk box and got to looking at it, and those words just appeared on the piece of paper. That's where that song comes from.
Mm-hmm.
God don't make mistakes, people.
That's right.
You know, if I'm talking to somebody out there that's got a mentally handicapped child, God gave me that child for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I used to couldn't say this, but I'm thankful now that there's got to be kids like that. I'm glad I got one.
Mm-hmm.
He'll always be my child. He'll always be a child. And I know that his destination is already set.
Mm-hmm.
I know he'll not reach the age of accountability. And I know someday he'll be perfect.
Yes.
If I hold my hand to the bottom, I can see that.
Amen.
And that may be the whole reason God gave me that child, is to reach me. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful. We serve an awesome God. We look at the mighty small picture when we see things, but God sees the whole picture.
Mm-hmm.
He sees the end results. And I'm thankful that He does.